Come on. Get them shackles off him. Poor son can't eat proper.
Dunno. Not sure I like that. What if he runs for it? He's worth a heap of coin.
Ah, bollocks. Been hauling him a week, hasn't tried a thing. Why are you up and bold now? Matter of fact, got to thinking. What did a sweet, gentle chap like him do to get the Queen of Zerrikania so riled?
She's a shrew, that's what. Queen and witch in one. Worst of both worlds.
Enough about her. What do you say to one more of your tales? While we toss down some cards.
Ah, why not? And since you mentioned one queen...
Oh yes, we're back for the second half of the Rivia map. And I'm assuming quite a few delicious battles. The Nilfgaardian forces coming up, so let's go do that.
Meve now reached Willowhain, a settlement she knew well, for it lay near Waldenrad, where in peacetime she would go to escape her queenly duties and enjoy the thrill of a hunt.
Pheasant, grouse, and partridge in abundance. You will see,
said Meve in muted excitement, pivoting in her saddle to face Gascon.
I don't know about that anymore.
Alas, it appeared the war had ravaged even these woods. Where life had stirred and grown tall before, only resinous trunks remained. And the village itself had lost its quaint allure, surrounded now by a double stockade, a golden sun fluttering above it.
Bastards couldn't even let the damn trees be.
Gascon seethed. A dismal scene. Her once cherished wood, and it weighed heavily on the Queen's spirits. Waldenrad had been a place removed, where she could rest and forget the weight of her crown. Reynard's voice roused Meve from her sad reverie.
A Nilfgaardian garrison holds the village,
he said.
We ought to drive them out. Avoid any surprise later from the rear.
Indeed, we ought to. Yeah,
give the order to attack, but none is to play the hero. We shall breach or topple the stockade together. Senseless to perish so close to home.
Reynard nodded. Moments later, the Lyrians rushed forth and attacked.
The Battle of Willowhain. Meve recalled her first hunt in Waldenrad nearly 20 years ago. She was young, naive, and newly married to Reginald. Now the forest had been razed, Reginald was dead, and Meve shared little in common with the starry-eyed girl who first arrived at the Lyrian court. Shortened battle. Let's do it. What do you have out? You got armor. Freaking Braveheart. Got a lot of cards in this deck. No. Yep. No. Yep. I kind of like those. Let's see what we can do with that.
The time has come to purge these devils from our homes! Follow me!
No.
Damn straight, Eve. Strengthen all allies by 1. This is a zap. This will destroy all of those. We get damaged by 2 from that. Right? No? Okay. In turn. Well, I am going to be using a lot of those. But first, you down.
Naturally. At once.
Life is mine now.
Another Grey Rider, please. Thank you.
Yes?
Okay, I'll go with you.
Again and again and again.
We will boost up by 2 and gain 2 armor. Why not? Swap them out.
Left, right, left. What now?
Oh yeah, that does an order. Whatever.
There's a time to
Not really
reap, a
sweating it.
time to sow, a time to die.
Wise choice.
Smart. I'll use you, blood card. I'm gonna go with high cards. Okay. You first, and then you. You play up there.
What's the hell, mate? You've got a pot turned over.
Oh, that's awesome. Now we're gonna go with Bowser's Thunder. And the Slinger goes down.
That hit the white of an eye from half a league away.
That'll go back. I know. Whap, whap, whap. What are you gonna play?
Aye.
Not supposed to be any smoke.
2 units set their power to 1. Mark a unit, boost it by 10. After 3 turns, destroy that unit itself. Boost 2 allies by 2 and give them immune. Oh yeah, you know it, son. Let's see, I definitely have 3 turns left. So I'm going to play this and boost that. So it will be killed in 3 turns.
Egreto dum anime est.
Damn it.
Fes est.
Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
1, 2, 3. I'm not sweating that.
Oh,
My prescription, a bit of bloodletting.
That's fine. Some space in my rows anyway.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
You. Yeah. One turn.
ha!
Warum?
Oh, yep, okay, got it.
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
Jebel am Ass.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
If anyone asks, you've not seen me.
I'll save that for a second and do a little bit of damage on that. So I definitely win, obviously, but it's a lot of fun to do things. So do this. Do this. Also do this. And then we'll play that to do nothing. And we'll pass and we'll win.
Rivia is ours! Ours!
Damn straight it's ours.
When the battle dust had settled, Niamh instructed her soldiers to gather Willowhane's inhabitants. Upon spotting their armed liberators, the common folk cowered in terror.
No longer need you fear.
The Queen shouted.
No longer must you worry about homes and loved ones. The war's nearly done.
Of a sudden, a villager dropped to his knees and raised his hands to the heavens in supplication.
Trache! Guide my Queen!
Niamh broke off oddly. baffled by the man's outburst. And then it dawned on her. The Rivians of Willowhain had been driven away. Taking their place, Nilfgaardian settlers brought in to transform the near-subsistence plots of local peasants into great estates producing for the Empire. Reynard managed to grasp the essence of the Nilfgaardian peasants' frantic pleas.
They wish to stay. They've come to love the land. They pledged to renounce their emperor, swear allegiance to you as their rightful ruler.
Okay.
Meve had stopped listening. She turned to survey the hamlet. The walls of the huts freshly whitewashed, tools neatly arranged, flower beds well tended. A young girl of 6 or 7 summers peered out from her hiding place in a sunflower patch.
Your Majesty?
Asked Reynard, having noted that Meve's mind had wandered.
What are your orders? What shall we do?
I think they could stay there. Why not? As long as they don't get stabbed in the back later. Should be fine.
They can stay on 2 conditions. Tell them. For 15 years, they'll pay double the tax.
Ooh.
And if any of the previous inhabitants return, they're to be given their huts, lands, and any crops produced in their absence without delay.
The Nilfgaardian settlers accepted the terms with relief.
I knew my man would
Meve's
be grumpy
soldiers
about
with
that.
markedly less enthusiasm. As the force left Willowhain, the troops made a show of knocking aside any food or drink the peasants offered.
Oh, come on, you dorks.
Hail, Rena, Maeve! Here, Iguar!
Erigula!
Glar and Lyria and Rivia!
That's right.
Eslain Kerek, Sherlain,
You said it, buddy.
Maran Taik, Stermat Avain.
Heck yeah, I'll take that.
Glar and Lyria and Rivia!
Ooh, Rivians. I know many of you are hesitant to take up arms for fear that Nilfgaard cannot be defeated. I, Queen Meve, have already many times disproven this fallacy. I have soundly defeated black-clad forces amidst the flames in Edirn, the snows of Mahakam, and the marshes of Angren. Until this moment, these victories were unknown to you, but the truth can no longer remain silent. The Nilfgaardian Empire is a colossus that stands on feet of clay. Together we can bring it to its knees. Nice. I'm down with that. Hey, other Nilfgaardian outpost. Hey, there's treasure. I shall have it. Hey, it's Ivo. Woot woot! Gotta go all the golden chests. Hot diggity. Oh, I gotta go around this side here. Alright then. Hello, Nilfgaardian fortress that I'm gonna knock down. Chumps. I can take you.
Meve spied the outline of Malabon Castle on the horizon and turned dour. True, no golden suns waved atop its towers, yet that did not mean those within supported her. Malabon belonged to House Obert, long in conflict with Meve's own, and with Meve herself.
Behind their ramparts. Do you see them, Reynard?
Asked Meve, shaking her head.
Countless ballistae, collecting dust, while war rages all around.
I'll take those.
Perhaps the Oberts will lend us aid,
Reynard replied.
True, you've been at odds with them in the past, but perhaps now, faced with a common foe.
A common foe?
Snorted the Queen.
You mean Nilfgaard, to whom they opened their gates? Caldwell, whom they supported?
For they were convinced the Empire would win this war, and resistance pointless. Yet you have shown all the North the Blackclads can be defeated. So perhaps they shall forget old wrongs.
Well, perhaps. That's asking for help. What's the worst that could happen?
The things I do for the good of my realm.
Meve sighed.
Ha.
So be it. Reynard, send a runner to the castle. Tell the Oberts their queen seeks a word.
Moments later, the castle's heavy iron gate creaked open.
Awesome.
Meve rode into the cobblestone courtyard, where Margravine Greta, head of the house, greeted her. Although, greeted is perhaps not the right word, for Lady Greta granted her only a barely perceptible nod.
Sup, Howard? How's it going?
What can I help you with, Meve?
The war, my dear. The one being fought outside the walls of your castle.
Greta smiled to herself, then intertwined her brittle, ring-covered fingers.
I'm afraid that's impossible.
It is a vassal's sacred duty to serve her liege, and...
Hello.
And my liege is King Willem.
Greta calmly retorted.
King Willem is a prisoner.
Whom you, your grace, have unlawfully captured.
Unlawfully.
I command not enough men to free him from that captivity, but more than enough courage to refuse you.
You dare speak of courage?
Hissed Meve.
You, who handed your homeland to its enemy without a fight.
I followed the Council of Peers' ruling. Nothing more have I to say to you. Leave my home. Begone from my lands.
Sorry, guys. It's gonna be a battle.
I shall go.
The Queen said.
And I shall take your war machines with me.
Did I not express myself clearly? I have refused you any aid.
And I have stopped asking.
Meve said, drawing her weapon.
Soldiers! Attack!
Seeing that a battle was imminent, Greta Obert took refuge in the keep. The Margravine soldiers stood ready to defend her life to the very end.
Can't say no to your queen. Castle Obert. Margrave Greta Obert's hands were twisted with arthritis, her eyes cloudy, but her mind remained sharp. She knew when and how to deploy troops to repel an attack, where to strike to hold back Meve's men. In other words, despite her advanced age, she proved a dangerous opponent. Prevent any dilapidated ballista from being destroyed. Optional, eliminate all Obert family guards. Special rules, shorten battle. Let's do it. Well, I don't really want to kill them all. I just want their stuff. Alright, what's going on here? Dilapidated ballista. Damage units by 3, 2, and 1. Ouch. So who's going to start knocking these apart? That's actually not a bad one. Ooh. No, can't do that. No.
You and
That'll work.
Ebdahi, you are no different.
Pwah! Get out of here, lady. Well, my Scepter of Storms isn't going to be of any use yet. Go, go, go!
Cursed traitors. This harvest will be reaping black-clad heads.
Ow! Holy moly. Well, that sucked.
No time for that!
Wow.
Again and again and again.
Those dilapidated ballista do not screw around. This is why I want these things. Their ability that they get to use every turn is damage units by 3, 2, and 1. So they get to do a lot of damage. take a bunch of dudes. Aww.
Give me a target.
He war, you dirty tart.
Oof.
My spirit's willing and how, but these damn boots are killing me.
Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
Take them down.
Dust whence you came!
Left, right, left, right.
Head card. Definitely you. I guess those two.
Go, pop, pop.
You there.
Oh, Lyrian lummoxes.
There's a time to reap, a time to sow, and a time to die.
That's
Arbalist at your command.
Or not. What I need is for something else to get lower than this, so I can use my that.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
1, 2. That helped some.
Aye.
Now I've got to play him.
Again and again and again.
I'm a monster.
Yeah, that's what I figured. This one's definitely not going well. This thing's being able to do 12 damage every turn is just ridiculous.
Farmahagam!
Take it down 4, that would bring him up 3. Take it down 3. And this will kill one of those. So that'll end the battle. Won't it?
Congratulations. You've defeated an old woman.
Oh! It got his guard first before it destroyed the ballista. Oh my god, I'm the best. I totally planned it that way. Honest, guys. I swear.
Shocked by this sudden attack, the Oberts never stood a chance of resisting Niamh. Realizing their inevitable defeat, Margravine Greta tried to escape, but her horse, frightened by the tumult of battle, tossed her from the saddle and bolted. Niamh left Malabon Castle strengthened by the Obert's war machines, but in dour spirits.
Yeah.
She understood that even if she won the war and chased the Nilfgaardians behind the Yaruga, she would still have enemies left on her land.
Yeah, it's fair. Ooh, got a new card. Hell yeah, reinforced ballista. Let's see what that can do. Damage units by 3, 2, and 1. That's very nice. I'm going to put that in my deck. I didn't even need to take him out. Boom. Wait a minute. Why aren't you two in the deck? Get back in there. You idiots. That's fine. They can not be in there. Maybe in Sapper. Do I have some still in there? Yeah, I do. It's a 4. I think I would rather have one of these. Ugh. Yeah. Huh. Well, I didn't know that when those two got upgraded, they fell out of my deck. That's kind of stupid. Oh well. Fixed now. It also explains why Brainerd Odo hasn't come out of the deck ever. I mean, not lately. Hello, fast travel point. Yes. One more place to run the Nilfgaardians out of. Further research. Whoa! Easy there, pal. Quit woofing my people. Wait, resources. Gotta have them.
Let me tell you of Ravencloft, a quarry Meve passed by. A quarry with a dark history. For years earlier, its wall had collapsed, burying dozens alive. Scholars summoned from Oxenfurt were unanimous in their findings. The rock was fragile, further digging would likely cause slides. Meve had heeded the scholars' advice and closed the quarry by royal decree.
And the Nilfgaardians opened it.
Yet now, as she neared it, Meve could hear the even tap of pickaxes. She dispatched scouts to investigate. They returned promptly, their faces sullen, their cloaks blanched with a fine limestone dust.
Quarry's open anew, Your Grace. Nilfgaardians. They've got folk in the pit working it. Appear to be from the surrounding villages.
Interesting. Their engineers have found a way to render it safe. Secure the walls.
I'd say that's right unlikely, Majesty. Judging by the fresh graves we saw.
The Queen then turned to Reynard, as ever at her side.
Reynard, what do you advise?
As a soldier, my Queen, I'd advise against any kind of assault.
What?
The terrain's hard, unsuitable for a fight, and we've little to gain from a victory.
No.
As a man, however...
Yes.
Yeah.
To leave our folk in chains, in that death trap. It wouldn't be right.
Damn straight. But we're going.
If I were to calculate in heart and mind, keep note of gains and losses,
Began Meve.
I'd bend the knee to the Imperials, just as Willem did. But bloody arithmetic won't dictate my course, for I do what's just. I do what's right. Follow me!
Her troops followed without hesitation, swords in hand, their hearts afire.
Damn straight, let's do this. The battle at Ravencloft. Meve had expected easy victory. From her scout's report, she learned the Illyrians held a considerable numerical advantage over the invading force. Yet the Queen had not foreseen one critical Nilfgaardian strategy, the use of chained captives to fight opposite their own countrymen. Optional, eliminate all slave drivers. Special rule, shorten battle. Let's kill them. That's a lot of slave drivers. Damage an ally by 4 and boost all other allies by 1. So we gotta do 12, 18, 6 times 6, gotta do 36 damage. It damages allies, right? Those do. She might still be helpful. Oh, yes. Okay, that's what we're going with.
Those Horsons. Forcing my own subjects to fight us.
Order!
Yep, she'll definitely be useful. And he's the strengthening allies by 1. Got it. Slave Hunter is gone. Wonder how many Slave Hunters they're going to have in that deck.
Don't like this.
Let's see what happens. Ah.
Life is mine now.
They're gonna kill him as soon as another thing comes out. Go.
Everything all right?
Not bad. Go.
Have it the white of an eye from half a league away.
That's what I wanted. 1, 2, 3. They'll live at least one more turn. Maybe. Well, maybe not.
Wise choice.
He's dead. Oh well. That's fine.
Your Grace, if we begin killing the overseers, the laborers will turn against them.
I got you, dude.
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
It's power equal to no, sure. He's got enough armor that he can take it.
Used to be, I hunted game. Men bring more coin.
That's okay, I suppose.
Greetings. What is it?
Left, right, left, right.
That's fine. That'll work. I'll hold off on that for now.
Zericania, source of the best goods.
Okay, now here's where we make the magic happen. Like that guy. So he'll be dead in a few turns anyway.
You mad? Don't shake that!
Set that row on fire. Now you get played there.
Of course I'll manage. I trained a full week.
And then that's more cards for me. Bloop. Oh, there's my reinforced ballista. Oh, you're so pretty. Oh, man, okay. You.
As you wish, milady.
Now that boosts all copies of the unit in hand deck in the battlefield. So you. I'll let you buff him up. And I think that's good enough for one turn. Next turn, we're gonna get ridiculous.
That will do.
Aw, knickers. And in one more turn, or this turn, I'll win the battle for killing the slave drivers. But I'm gonna play Reynard.
Her Majesty knows what she's doing.
I should have done this first. Okay, well, we'll do this. 1, 2, 3. And now, everybody has their abilities again. 1, 2, 3. Get one of my dudes back. You, let me draw more cards. I don't think there's anybody in the graveyard that I can actually res.
Tell me you jest.
Oh, there is!
Cursed traitors.
You.
Bigger
Another
they
slinger.
are, easier they are to target.
You do this again. I'll just buff up a couple dudes for no reason. Oh, you. And you. And then this is a zap.
The overseers
and
are
we
dead,
win.
Your Grace.
Super easy.
The Lyrians handily dispatched the Nilfgaardian overseers, more trained in the ways of the whip and the sword. Those who survived now found themselves shackled in the very chains they'd forced the peasants to wear. Peasants. Oh, unfortunate souls. The cruel labor in the quarry had taken its toll. They stood before the queen, shrunken to skin and bone, clothed in tattered rags, their eyes reddened by dust. But in those eyes burned a brilliant fire.
Hell yeah. Ooh.
Your Grace,
Right.
them black-clads treated us like dogs, stripped us of dignity. So we beg you, give us arms. Let us march neath your banner. 'Tis a chance at revenge we seek, we want.
Reynard leaned towards Meve and spoke in a scarcely audible whisper.
Majesty, they've knout. Not boots, not even foot wraps. To equip the lot, train them, would cost a small fortune.
Good thing I have a million space bucks. Look at that. That's barely a drop in the bucket. Look at all the money I got.
'Tis true. They've knout to their names,
said the queen.
Have few skills to offer and little strength. But to look in their eyes is to know they'll never flee. Never throw down their arms. Such recruits are worth coin in any amount.
Emaciated, downtrodden, the peasants met the queen's offer with gratitude. They relished the thought of facing their tormentors in a fight.
Hell yeah, scrawny dudes. Look how happy these scrawny dudes are. Woo! Yay! Look at that, I even got all my money back. Alright, what do we got? We got a report. Quarry Foreman's notes. Translated from Nilfgaardian. Day 1 resumed operations. Day 12 Northern Wall collapse. 12 deaths, 7 injuries. Day 20 sent for more slaves. Day 26 received slave transport. Many decrepit and unfit for labor. Assigned them 1/3 rations. Jeez. Day 30 Eastern Wall collapsed. 7 deaths, 5 injuries. Day 32 sent for more slaves. Damn Nilfgaardians. And then, let's see what that new trinket is. Well, I know what it is. Let's see what it does. Seize a bronze enemy unit. It's not bad, but I also have shackles to just rip 3 out of their deck. So, very cool. But I've got something better already. Although it would be cool to just take it straight off the battlefield. Especially if it was a buffed up Lyrian Scytheman. It was like, what, 39 strength like that last one was? Alright, what else we got? Nothing. Looks like nothing. Oh, no. Looks like something. Give me that. We need more money. More money and more lumber. I think that's it except for this town, and then we got some, well, we got quite a bit actually left to do before we get to the end. I'm assuming that's like the end. Hello, town to siege.
Mee's force reached Cavalden, a small, run-down town.
The Blackclads, they've a strong garrison in place,
proclaimed her scouts upon returning from a foray.
And they stand prepared for a siege. Their stores overflow, and we've seen ballistas, scorpions.
F 'em.
Cavalden can be taken,
began Reynard hesitantly.
But not without losses. Considerable losses.
A retreat? Is that what you advise?
I fear the soldiers wouldn't take to such a course.
Nope.
They're eager, Your Grace. They've a fire in them. Order a retreat and you could devastate morale.
Why pull my forces back to where? No, we're doing it.
Our losses may be heavy,
said Neve, drawing her sword.
but I'll make certain the vile invader suffers even more.
Damn straight.
Order the troops to prepare. We will attack.
Soon after, the Lyrians moved on Cavaldon, war drums rumbling in step to their march. Upon the walls, the Nilfgaardians stood poised to defend.
They stood poised to die. The Siege of Cavaldon. When the Lyrians approached the walls of Cavaldon, they were greeted with a hail of bolts and arrows. The Nilfgaardians had made clear they had no intention of surrendering the city without a fight. Yet, if they believed such a tactic sufficient to discourage Maeve's siege, a harsh truth awaited them. Damn straight, we're going to take them out in a story battle, which will also be a shortened battle. Ooh, we got a gate. We got a city gate. Alright, let's see. Would you like the pitfall? I need somebody with orders, though. That's not bad. You know, let's just see what happens here.
I won't leave a single city to these invader scum! Valyria! For Rivia!
Yeah!
My, now that is some fancy weaponry. Bet it's still got that new war machine smell.
We must bring down their walls! Crush them!
Working on it.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
Gonna save this for next turn.
Life is mine now.
Of course he's attacking that instead of what I want him to, but that's fine. That's fine. Oh, Knickers, what are you doing? Yeah, keep doing that.
Wise choice.
I'll take the armor off of them. And let's see. Ooh. We'll hold on to it for now. Barnabas, what you got?
Sorry, turnips back for an encore.
Nobody got any deploy. You do. You know what? I'm gonna do that. Tell me that.
Can't take it anymore.
More dudes. What the heck? Why not? I'll swap you two as well.
Pays late. Again.
My spirit's willing and all, but these damn boots are killing me.
This should do 18 damage. He's not going to be able to resist dealing 1 damage to everybody. Come on, do it. Do it. Cool. Nice.
In retreat!
It's in the graveyard. You are. And you are. Oh, that's good. You stay there.
Necessity! Invention's mum.
I could either do this gimmick again, or I could take that down quite a bit. Oh gosh, what do I want to do? It's 20 damage. Or, well, it would be. It's fine, those two will go. I don't really need them. Or not. We'll do this to blow up the gate.
That was not in the spellbooks.
That's gone.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
And I can either do 12 damage or I can do 18. So I'm going to kill them. Not bad. Does that draw a card if you're losing? Yep. Come on, chump.
Egreto dum anime est. Des est.
Uh-oh. Do I have enough room to put him out there? I do. Let's do this first. Yeah, we're doing 2 of these.
Hey?
You and you.
Ever have a storm knock out one of your teeth?
Zap. And turn. I think my fear incitement's gonna make it.
A bit of bloodletting.
Nope. Goes around, gives some damage. You go right there.
Life at me floud, now here I'm marching proud.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, not bad.
The Nilfgaardians had indeed prepared well. with grapples to repel hook ladders from the walls and long spears to rain down upon attackers far below. Meve managed on the 4th attempt to breach the defenses, but did so scrambling over the corpses of her own men. The Queen was in the field tent when Reynard arrived with surprising news. To be heard over the groans of the wounded, he had to raise his voice.
Your Grace, a delegation of townsfolk. They seek an audience urgently.
Dozens of burghers stood before the tent. Between them and the Queen, a man knelt in shackles. His face was blooded as if he'd endured a vicious beating just moments before.
Who's this?
Our blacksmith, Todor.
Snarled a priestess in a frayed robe.
He betrayed you, Your Grace. Soon after the Nilfgaardians arrived, within hours in truth, he offered his labor and strength. They didn't even need to ask. Forged arms and armor for them, all for imperial gold.
Meve gripped the beaten man's beard, tugged upwards, and looked him in the eyes.
Did you forge the hooks and the tips for those spears?
I did, Your Grace.
It was fine work.
Growled the Queen.
Damned fine.
Show him mercy, milady!
Cried a withered old man in a flour-spattered apron.
When the black-clad bastards captured my son, they were eager to hang him. Todor spoke for him, saved his life.
He helped me too.
Hollered a woman in the crowd.
I were hungry. He shared what little he had.
The townsfolk began shouting over one another. Some told of the blacksmith's noble deeds. Others labelled him a traitor, deserving of a cruel and violent end. Meve turned back towards the field hospital, pondering the case, then spotted her soldiers' corpses laid out in rows. Had it not been for Todor, there might not have been so many.
He did collaborate with him, but I'm sure he didn't. He's a good guy. Let's lash him. Let's just lash him.
20 soldiers died today, wresting Cavaldon from Nilfgaard's grip.
Said Meve, her tone cold and unforgiving.
'Twas
Only
your
20.
iron that felled them. 'Twill be your blood that pays the debt. 5 lashes for each of the fallen.
Todor's torturers were several, as no one man's
God.
arm could complete 100 blows.
Yeah. Ugh.
Amazingly, Todor survived the ordeal, but his body had been broken. He'd never put hammer to anvil again, and spent the rest of his days a beggar.
Ugh. Brutal. I didn't really want to beat him that bad.
Freedom will cost us dearly. Dearly indeed. He weren't a bad person, milady. He strayed, aye, but deserved no such fate.
I'm sorry. I didn't want him to beat him to beggarness.
He weren't a bad person, milady.
I'm sorry, lady. Can't just let traitorous actions go unpunished, though.
Freedom will cost us.
Your Majesty, the hut's untouched. Ripe grain in the fields, 'tis hard to believe. I feared we'd have another Edirn here, with the black-clads setting fire to all.
I feared nothing of the sort. Nilfgaard's not stupid. Lands it aims to hold, it doesn't destroy. And Willem did bend the knee to the Emperor.
More weapons? I don't think so. Ooh. Oh, good. A standard battle in my morale is super high. Also, what's happening over here? Give me more goodies. Okay, there's a fence now. Hey, buddies. What? Hidden captivity. When the scouts returned with the information that Nilfgaardian slavers had set up camp nearby, Meve let out a heavy sigh. She knew she must free her subjects. Yet she also knew that, when threatened, the Blackclads, whips in hand, would turn those very subjects against her. That's fine. We'll get him in a standard battle. Number of allied units. No, Gascon, you can't be out there yet. Okay, that's not bad. We'll go with that. What you got?
Scrubbing duty again? Oh, gods.
I really hate those guys. Not you. Well, he's certainly dead. Alright, what else you got? Can't take out everything that efficiently, but...
New orders? No? Ah.
Damn guy.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
Turn on turn starts. Summon this unit from the graveyard. Okay. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Hey!
Good. This is a zap. He should probably pass. Whew! I was correct. I'll pass too. Nice. 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 I'm not gonna redraw any of those. Who's going out first? It's gonna be you.
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
Might as well put a rating on that thing. Well, it's not resilient anymore. Nice. Oh, Gabor. You beautiful bastard.
I'm done in a jiffy.
And that's instantly dead. Beautiful. And now to actually play a card, I'm gonna go with that there. Ah! All the slave infantry just falls into the pit. I think you should play.
I smell a leak.
Just make that whole row just instant death for everybody. What's that? Ah! I love it.
Catch him! He's worth 20 florins!
I don't really want to do that. If they're gonna steal my dudes, I'm gonna steal their dudes. Thanks. Ha!
Wise choice.
wild card. You and you.
Left, right, left, right.
Ever have a stone knock out one of your teeth?
Perfect. Very nice. And now that can zippity zap on him. Ha! Three? Wow. Okay. That's fine.
Fight for the Emperor and you might be freed!
You take out your own dudes, that's fine. Boom. Come back, Knickers. Thank you. Oh dear. That's a lot of dudes right there.
There's not a reason why.
You.
Stick 'em up, high as the clouds, now!
I think this really matters. I'm gonna need to do that. And I don't have any more of those guys there. Now, if I card I'm gonna play this turn, it will be this, of course.
Of course I'll manage. I trained a full week.
Farmahagam! Naturally. At once.
That's fine. That actually helps.
Used to be I hunted game. Men bring more coin.
This.
Something from nothing. It's exactly what I do.
Monster's Thunder will destroy 2 of those. Get the person back. Let's just see what happens.
Order!
Him a buff. Give him a buff. Boom. That. Ah!
Jericania! Source of the best goods.
Good. Knock those 2 back. Ha! Now I have space to play both cards, actually. So I'm not going to kill the slave driver.
Armor won't say.
he get beefed up? Oh well. Look a gift buff in mouth. Steal another card. Play another slave driver. Slave driver. Dang. Okay, yep. Is that? And we'll put the medic out.
Tell me you jest.
I won't be able to do anything. Because my rows are too full. I'm too good. Should be able to kill my dude in the bottom there. And I win. Ridiculously, I win. All kinds of resources. What have you got for me? A standard battle up there, puzzle battle and some loot. And we have some exploring to do. I see something down there. That is one impressive rock face. Ooh, morale shrine, good. That standard battle just up here? It is. Buff up my dudes. And here we go. Night Watch. Sergeant Gwendolyn Ifir of the 6th Jiso Infantry Regiment was impatient to finish his duty on watch. He first planned to empty his bladder. He then wished to empty his bottle of Temerian hooch hidden under his bunk. Unfortunately, he hadn't had the time to fulfill either desire. Upon seeing the torches of the approaching Lyrian force, he sounded the alarm. And he started a standard battle. You and all your boys are gonna get wrecked. Nothing on the table. It's the standard damage man. Ooh. Nah. I guess these are okay. Well, oy.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
152, 154.
I'm coming.
Let's see. See if I can use this.
Scoia'tael! Attack!
Do.
Life is mine now.
Okay, it does have to be an enemy. Oh, that's fine, because everyone's at 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, now I have to play one of them, though. pass. You should pass. Thank you. I'll pass too. Ooh, two of them. Very nice. You know what? Just give me some dudes. There we go.
Scrubbing duty again? Oh, gods.
Put those out because they usually go for shackle locked units.
Don't like this.
Yeah, don't really care.
Off to the front yet again.
And I'll knock those back. Yeah, I'll just do it. I'll need some card that auto buffs itself. That's usually an ambusher that'll kill whatever I put out. So I'm going to put him out because I don't really have any plans for that.
Water. That's some poison.
Now, how did that incantation go?
Oop. Definitely playing that next. Set. And turn.
Quiet! Or the commissar will hear.
I smell a leak.
You get knocked back into the fire, please. What's that?
Scheiß! In Trade!
That one's gone. I should just use Gabba. Just use him.
Oh, could murder a pint.
Do 20 damage. You're gone.
Wise choice.
Yeah, buddy. It's going out.
Again and again and again.
Shouldn't kill that. Yep. That's fine. You two are going back into the fire, for one thing. That. Great Rider, put you there.
Yes?
What's that? Oh.
Shh! Cork it!
He'll live another turn.
Order!
Yep, and I can do that. Kill that. No. Blood card. We're going to go with you and you. You're going there.
Never had your kneecaps broken!
Not going into the fray already, are we? You mad? Don't say that!
Arbalist at your command.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not bad. Well, I got a little bit. Nice. Plus a buff.
Off to the front yet again.
Three of those are gone. And he has one card to do 105 points. Good luck! And you're dead. I am the greatest. Good lord, look at all these resources. What's up here? Just stuff. Oh! Fithold, I leave you a small gift which should ease the fort's recapture from the Nilfgaardians. Do not delay the attack. The Queen will soon reach the border. By striking from the rear, we can spare the burden on her troops, hastening her march on the capital. Rivia has life in it yet. Yarapek. P.S. Secure the hideout's entrance. I don't believe the Blackclads are on our trail, but Melittle protects those who protect themselves. Sorry, guy. I think they found out. Can I get down into this area? Doesn't look like it. Oh, this little gorge has cut the road. Got it. Alright. So we got a puzzle battle and some loot over here. Some more loot. Some recruits. And a point of interest, hang on. My queen, we found a sizable store of gold under the floorboards of the dwelling. It appears someone has hidden their life savings. What shall we do with it? Leave it for the owner should he ever return, or load it onto our wagons? Holy good lord, that's a lot of money. But what I want is that card piece. Look at that, it's some kind of weird phoenix. Definitely take that. Fast travel position. Okay, okay. Hey, cows. What's going on, cows? We'll get the loot first. What's up? Fighting cows. The cattle conspiracy. The Lyrian force came across an abandoned farmhouse. Shattered windows, traces of blood in the dirt, unattended cows trampling grain. Neve suspected either Nilfgaardians or bandits. reveling in the realm's chaotic state, were to blame for the village's disappearance. The true culprits, however, were rather unexpected. Oh man, we got bad cows. We got cows. Destroy all enemy units. Hint, deranged cows will devour anything. Hint, swap any 2 units. Puzzle special rules, shortened battle, custom deck. Those damn cows. You stay away from my people, cows. Return on turn start. Consume the unit in front of this one and move 1 position to the right. Every turn. Every turn on turn start, consume the unit in front of this one and move a position to the left. Oh man, that's not good. Return on turn start, gain 1 counter. If units consume, damage the consuming unit by the value of the counter. That's right. In front of this and move. Hey, as long as people are back. Swap its position with another unit. Okay, I'm going to swap you and you. Okay. And so what is this? No ability for the hut. That's good. This is not good. Okay. Alright, clearly I did it wrong. Start that one over. Ha! So they can swap with huts. Well, that didn't work. That's not gonna do it. I'm gonna be able to move the corpse over there. So he eats the hut. Does he just move over? He doesn't move. Okay. But now, it's not going to move at all. So each that'll go up to 7. It'll be 5. Now I can't move him. Dang. Try this. You swap with you. Be quite enough. Okay. I feel like one of these guys has to get eaten. In order to have enough corpses to manage this right. Start off with him. Yeah, that did it. That'll do it. Yep. Got it. Boom! Corpse eating cows, man. I'm sorry, cow. But you were eating people. Hello, mass grave. My queen, this pit is full of bodies. Locals claim they were murdered by Nilfgaardian forces, killed because they sought to join your army. Well, I can spare $250 to bury him. Get my men all happy. Low point of interest. That's pretty much it, right? Yep. just got a few more things to do. Hello, village.
Broadhead now loomed before Meve and her force. Once famous for its glowing forges and clanking manufactories, the city now stood silent. Why, you might ask? Because Mahakam. Decades past, it had opened its gates to human merchants and dwarven arms, exquisitely crafted and not nearly as dear as those made by man. The caravans had simply stopped coming to Broadhead.
Some more water going.
When its black-clad garrison spotted the Lyrians approaching, they'd hastily fled, left the city's gates open wide. Yet, they did not leave empty-handed. Their convoy comprising at least a dozen wagons loaded ostensibly to the hilt.
With what might they have fled?
With something damn heavy,
replied Gascon, squinting his eyes.
Look at this. 2 horses to pull each wagon, and the wheels cut deep into the road.
No, we're gonna go get them.
What they've taken from my city,
began the Queen.
They've taken from me, and I will have it back. Follow me!
Meve spurred her horse and galloped off in pursuit of the fleeing caravan. When the Blackclads realized they had no hope of escape, they planted pikes and feet, bracing for the assault.
What did you take? In pursuit of Nilfgaardians, Meve felt a pounding blow. A Nilfgaardian arrow had struck her breastplate. Fortunately, the plate proved sturdy, shattering the missile on impact and leaving the Queen unharmed. Yet if the archer's aim had been true, if the arrow had struck a few inches higher, Meve broke into a cold sweat. It's true the war neared its end, but only constant vigilance could ensure her own would not be premature. Shorten battle. Let's take it to him. Who's over there? All the pikemen. Wimpy black infantry arbalist. Right. Oh. Okay.
Stop! Whatever you carry belongs to me! They gain ground! Dal Seifel!
Life is mine now.
Ow. Turn. Quite enough to take that out, but taking it down to being almost nothing is fine. My Jiso Arbalist is gonna go away. No.
Wise choice.
Pays late. Again.
Okay. That's fine. Yeah, we're taking that. And you know what? You first, then you.
As you command.
You there.
Catch!
And we have another flaming pit set up.
My boots got sand aplenty in them.
Something from nothing. It's exactly what I do.
I think we'll go with Elser's Thunder. Okay.
Order! Elven blarney.
Kill that. It's fine. Let's see, we got a lot of 7s. Damage it by 3. And down. Oh, and then we can destroy their whole back line. It's all gone. Suckers. Meridian shackles, thank you.
Of course I'll manage. I trained a full week.
Oof.
Her Majesty is exceptional.
Just doing nothing for no real reason. Because I've already won.
Enough! I refuse to die for these scraps!
Me personally, and none too gently, shackled the Nilfgaardian commander, a young nobleman with a precisely trimmed moustache. Like many noble Imperials, he spoke fluent common.
The wagons. What's in them, Captain?
Scrap, Your Majesty.
The Imperial promptly replied. Noting the Queen's confusion, he elaborated.
To be melted down and recast into arrowheads and spear tips. Our engineers originally planned to use the foundries in Broadhead, yet these proved too primitive. We were ordered to remove the scrap, take it elsewhere.
This guy sounds like somebody I know.
Any pride from the victory vanished in an instant, and Meve swelled with anger, but also with shame. The shame came from realizing that to the invader her realm was naught more than a weak, underdeveloped backwater. Meve slammed the chest she'd opened shut.
Blast it! Back to Broadhead. Let's ride.
That's fine. I figured it was, like, just iron.
Crumbling walls, shattered windows, rotted wood.
Ah.
Broadhead was bleak, a dull shadow of its former self. As the Lyrians entered, the somber townsfolk glared at the arrivals and uttered not a word. Meve resolved to address the crowd.
Folk of Broadhead, you're free at last. The Nilfgaardian occupation is done.
They come back and wreck the place while I chase the caravan.
Aye, and a new one starts now.
Are you madman? Don't you recognize our banners? The Lyrian army stands before you.
Oh, I recognize banners. Served neath them as a sergeant 15 long years.
Well, thank you for your service, sir.
And then I came back to my hometown. Know what I found? Hardship and squalor, your grace. All had gone to shite, on account of damn dwarves. Been flooding Rivia with their metal goods for years now. Us smiths don't so much as light their pipes in their foundries no more. You call yourselves the Lyrian army. Colours and banners confirm it. Well, what about your arms? Weren't forged in us fires, but in Mahakams, by us worst foes. Hell, I even see some at knobheads in your ranks.
True.
So what freedom's it you're giving us, your grace? Freedom to beg in common, not in Nilfgaard's mongrel tongue?
Beg? What do you want about, man?
There's no levy on goods from Mahakam, but without it, us workshops don't stand a chance. And ye, your grace, you wear their armour, bear their arms, and bring bearded bastards to our doorstep.
Flog this man! The dwarves are our allies, dude.
The dwarves are faithful allies. They help us because...
Because they've got something to gain. Simple as that.
Enough. Silence. Consider yourself lucky you've a merciful queen. I'd have had your head off by now. Move along.
Nice.
Before Meve could leave the market square, Barnabas politely interjected.
Ooh.
Frankly speaking, there's a bit of truth to what the man says.
What's up, creepy gnome?
I'm perfectly aware of that. But what do you want?
I don't mean to toot my own horn, but perhaps I might be of some help.
Ooh.
Do tell how. I'm all ears.
I'm gonna teach him some new, give him some new inventions for the forge.
Everything your folk make here, the dwarves of Mahakam make twice as fast and twice as well. You must find a so-called niche, an innovation. And it just so happens innovations
Are your middle name?
Are your speciality.
Yeah.
At the risk of being immodest, exactly. Besides, it might serve the cause of peace to show the folk here, non-humans, are not all bad, that they can help. Not just steal human jobs and piss in their milk.
Ha!
I'll consider it, Barnabas. I shall think and let you know.
Yeah, you can do it.
The time came to leave Broadhead, so Meve summoned her advisors, eager to hear their counsel. They put forth ideas, many of merit, but the Queen would decide the city's future.
Entrust the city's future to Barnabas. Does that mean he stays there? I don't know if I want that. I got more than enough money to invest in the workshops. You know what? I've got them for a reason. Here,
After
do it.
careful deliberation, the Queen approved Barnabas's proposal. He would manage the city's ailing industry and seek to restore it to health.
Barnabas, just please, do your best not to blow it all up.
Don't you worry, Your Grace. The only boom in this town's future is that of the economic sort.
Take it easy, Barnabas.
At first, the Rivian townsfolk were skeptical of the Queen's decision, but Barnabas's schemes bore immediate fruit.
Nice.
Soon, the foundries and manufactories were bustling with life. Before long, Neve herself received new goods produced there.
Not bad. I didn't use his card all that often, so not bad. Rivians, if any in your city has spoken of Nilfgaardian victory as if it is inevitable, or has dissuaded you from taking up arms, they may be an imperial spy. In his scheming to conquer the north, Emir von Amaris has sent his venom-spitting vipers to live among us, poised to strike when we least expect it. Remain vigilant and beware the traitors in our midst. Okay, that's nice. Hello, good folk.
Now, I'm no ally of gnomes or any freaks, but this Barnabas bloke is not a bad apple.
I don't associate with freaks, except for this one.
Now, I'm no ally of gnomes or any...
Hey, buddy. Your Majesty, some townfolk have requested an audience. The relatives made for the mountains of Mahakam not too long ago in search of gold, though they've since received no word back. They ask whether you know of their fate. I believe these gold seekers to be the same Rivians who you caught thieving, then handed over to the dwarves. What shall we tell their families? Let's sweeten the truth with coin. I got more than enough of that. What else is going on here? We got a puzzle battle. And that's it. Whoa.
The wind howls like a ghastly apparition.
Okay. I'm not scared. I ain't afraid of no ghost. Let alone wind. What's going on back here? I need more things. Gotta have all the things. Okay. Not much going on there. Puzzle battle up at the fort, then a bridge, and then we're almost at the end. I see you, loot. Oh, I shall have it. I see more loot over here. And the morale boost. Hello, the puzzle of the Nilfgaardians. Oops, hang on, I'm almost there. Oh, no, there we go, there we go. Get over, oh, yeah. What's happening here, then? Nilfgaardian had planned to raise taxes, but the truth was, in fact, much worse. Before long, villages and settlements were visited by slave drivers. There was no hiding from them. They knew of every soul living there. Eliminate the slave drivers. Do not let any unit die. Use your leader's ability. Puzzle special rules. Shorten battle custom deck. Let's do it. Ouch.
The mist gonna pass me those lovely earrings? Or do I tear them off myself?
Oh, they're immune up there. Boost an ally by 4 and give it 1 armor, then trigger all allies' loyal abilities.
My spirit's willing and how, but these damn boots are killing me.
How do I get... So those somehow have to get stronger than the slave driver. Got it.
Stick 'em up! High as the clouds! Now!
It's not gonna work. Yeah, well, because he's got zeal.
If anyone asks, you've not seen me. There's been a mistake. I'm no mage.
Got it.
Not going into the fray already, are we?
There. Not bad. Whoop whoop. I'd have even more resources for no appreciable reason. I think unless there's anything secret over here, doesn't look like I can get out at all. I think that's it, unless we run into something on the way. Like, right there. There's gotta be something there. But what about down here? Alright. Let's go. We got high morale, so we're skipping the shrine for now. See, Nilfgaardian banners. Way to get in, around, in anywhere? No. Get all this loot. You then. Rivians! To those who would consider aiding the enemy in the hope of earning their goodwill, may you learn from the fate of Count Caldwell. He was the first to accept the Emperor's leash around his neck and desired a mountain of gold in return, yet he was instead granted a putrid swamp. He thought himself the Nilfgaardians' equal, yet they despised him. He dreamed of glory everlasting, yet died like a hog, covered in muck and grime. Do not follow in his footsteps, for you would share his fate. True. Do you have the last piece of that card? You do! Your Majesty, the priestess who cares for this temple has in her possession a fragment of a magical object that could prove useful to us, yet she refuses to part with it, no matter the generosity of our offer. What shall we do? Everybody's got a price. Or just steal it. No, I can pay. Dragon's Dream. Let's see what it is. I see it. After 5 turns, on turn end, destroy 3 random enemies. Holy moly. That's wonderful. think I'll take the northern wind out and put that in. Wow. I like that dream. Dream of dead enemies. Well, it seems to be all the secrets and all the loot. And I have very high morale. So let's do this. 9 quests, 6 puzzles, 9 standard battles, and I got all the golden chests. Here we go.
The castle of Rivia now loomed before the Lyrians. Water surrounded it on 3 sides, and dual defensive walls studded with podgy turrets completed its perimeter. It was famously difficult to take, and had changed hands only once, a few months before, when traitors opened its gates to the Nilfgaardians. Foreign banners waved upon the walls. The Golden Sun and General Epdahi's crest on Rivia's walls. The walls of home. There was somber silence among the troops, the glee and pride of many triumphs suddenly gone. For each knew if the Queen ordered an assault, most would lie dead by sunrise.
Your Majesty,
began Reynard in a reassuring tone.
We needn't strike quickly. We've time on our side. To prepare would be wise. 2 months, I wager. Perfectly enough.
What?
We stop supplies from getting through. They'll capitulate, I've little doubt. Or at worst, be too weak to defend the fortress.
Reynard's reasoning was sound. There was no need for urgency. Meve had the upper hand for the first time in this war.
No. Well, oh, I see. So we either lay siege or we leave. Well, we're gonna do it.
These invaders have grown fond of Rivia Castle,
said Meve.
So let them stay and rot. Reynard, erect road barricades and guard posts between city and citadel. Gascon, seize all boats, barges, anything that floats. Stop anything from entering from the lake. Move!
Soon, Rivia Castle stood isolated from the world outside its walls. All roads leading to it were blocked, impassable. Fishing boats, a cordon, embraced the fortress on Loch Escalot. The lanterns on their bows glowed like fireflies in summer.
I don't like the idea of just sitting in siege.
Then, an emissary from the castle brought a message for the Queen. General Epdahi wished to meet, face to face, and half the way between the citadel and the Lyrian camp.
Well, well, some general,
smirked Gascon.
We've barely snapped the trap shut, yet he's already shaking in his knickers.
Meve proceeded to the meeting point without delay. A lone rider soon appeared on the horizon. He came adorned in rich black robes, their golden trim shimmering in stray sunbeams. She'd seen him before, in Edirn, through the megascope.
What's up, Epdahi?
You came as I requested. Good. Very good.
I couldn't possibly refuse such a courteous invitation, especially as compared to your previous missive. The art of diplomacy, you've improved your grasp.
But I could say the same of you. I was surprised, no, impressed, that you didn't have my messenger flogged, then beheaded.
I would have if it gave me the chance to do it.
But please, we must set aside this bitterness. I'd like to formally welcome you to Rivia, dear Queen.
I see you've readily adopted the role of gracious host in my home.
In point of fact, I've grown fond of the castle. Fortifications impressive, atypical of the north. Not so your brave soldiers, whom we shall pick off like ducks. I pity them, in fact.
Dry your eyes, General. Rest easy. I've no plans for a quick assault. I shall first wait to hear the rumbling in your bellies.
Remarkable. You truly believe you can win this war? I've not been in the North long, but have discovered something all the same. You don't grasp complex ideas. You know Nilfgaard is large, but your minds don't fathom its enormity. You see, for every army you defeat, another will come to take its place. One larger and better equipped than the one before. Even now, as we so pleasantly chat, Army Group East is en route to lift your siege.
That's exactly why I didn't want to lay siege to the castle.
Due to arrive tomorrow. And do you know what will happen when they do? They will crush you against your own castle's walls, like the maddening flea you are.
Get to the point. I shall not be insulted. Or go plow yourself. What do you think I'm gonna choose?
Plow yourself, Nilfgaardian scum.
Hell yes!
Charming. Is that all you wish to say?
Yeah, pretty much.
I prefer action to words. You'll see for yourself tomorrow.
Unlikely. In fact, I doubt you'll reach the walls at all.
Pray that I don't. For if I find you midst the fray, I shall strangle you with my bare hands.
Get him, Maeve.
Without awaiting a response from General F. Dahi, Maeve pivoted and turned toward camp. Her pace was quick, despite a heavy heart.
Look, I have like a camp and siege set up. Sweet.
As a rule, human fortifications aren't worth a pound of shield marshite. But this fort sure turned out alright for you.
Thanks.
Thou in hell. Got no chance against these walls. Tricks to stay positive, isn't it, Your Majesty?
Indeed.
As a rule, human fortifications...
Nice little archery range.
Gonna be one hell of a night! Ah! Ah! Ah!
Hell yeah, it will!
Don't you dare sound the retreat, got it?
Got it.
My axe craves blood! Nilfgaardian blood! Don't you dare sound the retreat, got it?
Now, actually, with Barnabas out, let me see if there's any room in the deck for anything else. Only 6. These guys are all, like, ridiculous. Yeah. Yeah. I don't really care for the trap. There's nobody I really want to add. Alright, that's fine. I could fiddle with it, but I think we're good.
Always darkest before the dawn. Let us hope this proves the war to end all wars. Let us hope this proves the war to end all wars.
I don't think that'll happen. What's up, Knickers? Where's everybody else at? Where are we stretched out all along the... all over hell here? Gascon's gotta have an idea. What's up, fellas? Alright, let's do it.
Meave's closest advisors already awaited her in the command tent. In a few brief words, the Queen gave a report of the meeting, only with great effort masking the quavering in her voice.
I am not scared at all. Get out of here.
An army, an immense one, approaches from the west. If we meet in open battle, we stand not a chance.
Damn it! Why did no one warn me?
I warned me.
Our scouts were discovered, captured. It must be that.
We must flee? Not at all heroic, I admit. But sure as hell better than being trampled into the dirt.
I could take Nilfgaardians, come on.
Easily said, but for a problem. Our force is chiefly infantry. The army that draws near includes cavalry, several regiments. We cannot hope to escape them. We cannot hope to hide.
Well, then we're gonna fight.
What do you advise?
We've two options. Capitulate.
Out of the question.
Or take the castle. Tonight.
Yep, we're doing it. What of the coast?
Suppose for a moment it's possible. Tell me how and at what cost. Are we to scale a mountain of comrades' corpses to reach the top of the wall?
I will suppose for all the moments that it's possible, we're gonna do it by me killing everybody. And at what cost? Well, that's, somebody else got to figure that out.
I know we're at war and many die. But to command our troops to take that citadel is to condemn them to certain death.
Rivia's walls are unassailable, I fully agree. But there's more than one way to take any fort, and this fort too.
Come on, Gascon.
I think I like where this is going.
I know this citadel like no one else. I know its one potential weakness. The boat landing.
Wait. That narrowest of piers between the two turrets? The one where the fishermen would land?
The same. As I'm sure you recall, Your Grace, at that narrow pier's end stands a narrow door leading straight into the fortress. A small detachment could approach unnoticed, overwhelm any sentries, and get inside.
Gascon can do it.
What then?
They would need to pass through the fort to the winch in the guardhouse. Open the gate for the rest of the force.
Reynard, I'll be honest. This sounds right mad.
Ah, you can do it.
Perhaps. But as options go, we have it alone.
And I'm to choose to send folk there? Most certainly to die.
You needn't choose anyone, for I volunteer. And will take only those willing to do the very same.
You and Gascon are gonna go, aren't you?
Bloody wretched plan.
And you've a better one, do you?
Of course. I'll go instead.
Beg your pardon? I don't.
Face it, Reynard, you couldn't sneak past a corpse. Sound like a bloody tambourine in that armour. Apart from which, you're Maeve's right hand. So you ought to be by her side when the fighting starts.
Oh, man. Well, Gascon is the man for the task. And if I'm thinking purely analytically, I like Reynard's card better for the deck I have built. You know, Gascon?
Firstly, Reynard, I'm grateful. Well done, my friend.
Thank you, Your Grace.
But truth be told, I did indeed hear you walking to the tent from the other side of camp.
Ha!
And yes, you know Rivia Castle better than anyone else. But the assault must transpire silently. Gascon will lead the force.
Understood, Your Grace.
Cheers, Maeve. I'll try not to disappoint.
Try not to die.
You won't, I'm sure. Godspeed you on your way, and please, try your damnedest not to die.
Even she knows try not to die.
Gascon hand-picked his men.
Oh boy.
Those most adept with daggers, not swords. Noiselessly, they glided through the dark toward the castle, the light of its lanterns blurred by the evening mist. Maeve watched anxiously as the boats glided away, her heart pounding in her ears. All depended on this mission. The fate of her realms, perhaps all the North, the lives of her troops, and her own. Now there was naught she could do but wait.
Good luck,
she whispered, gazing at the fortress walls, cloaked by the dark that seemed to surround all now.
Come on, Gascon. The Battle of Rivia. The task was simple. Sneak through the castle, defeat the guards defending the winch, barricade themselves in the tower, and open the gate for the advancing Lyrian army. And then... no one spoke of what would happen next. There was no need. Use Gascon to infiltrate the tower. Do not let Gascon die. Use your leader's ability. It's going to be another sneaking mission, isn't it? What's the insertion method? Puzzle special rules, shortened battle, custom deck. Let's do it! Destroy a spotter. Laid on the ranged row. When an enemy leader uses their ability, move one place to the right. When he reaches the rightmost side, return to its original position. Damage an enemy by the number of your allied units.
And just when you thought things were about to get dull.
So he's got to get there.
Knock him off the wall! Let's teach him to fly!
Oop, no, no, no! I did it wrong. Hang on, what does that do? Oh, well, he's dead.
You see to the winch! We'll hold them off!
Where does he have to... He's there, right? He's gotta be on the same row, right? Yeah, okay, good.
No! No, it can't be, not yet! Not now!
Okay, restart.
Coin never stinks, no matter how rank the pouch.
That's not good. Okay. Didn't work.
No, no, it can't. Wait, you're serious? Knock him off the wall! Let's teach him to fly! Ha! 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 Ah! Ha! See to the winch! We'll hold them off!
Get up there. Oh, the winch moved. Dang it.
This must be it!
Got it!
Winch, open the gates!
Yeah, buddy. Get out of here, you chumps.
The Lyrians prepared for battle, their silence absolute, in darkness, illuminated only by the pale light of the moon. Meve was restless. She paced nervously in a circular pattern, awaiting the signal they'd agreed upon.
Blast, it's taking long. Much, much too long.
We'll be alright, Meve. We got it.
Finally, a torch's faint glow appeared atop the towering walls. It disappeared, then glowed again, and one more time around. Meve leapt in the air, and as she did so, barely stifled a cry of utter joy.
They made it! It worked!
Of course it did.
Moments later, Lyrians in the hundreds burst from the trees.
Yeah! Yeah!
The Nilfgaardian defenders loaded their catapults and ballistae. They did so slowly, convinced the castle walls remained impenetrable. Then they heard chains, grinding and clinking, and the sound sent shivers down their spines. Bewildered, they watched the main gate rise as the attacking force rushed forth. General Epdahi dispatched an elite unit to take back the winch at once. Yet he saw this was in vain and all was lost when Meve rode into the castle courtyard.
Damn straight.
Meve had begun the day known as a great warrior. Yet by night's end, legend was the cloak she wore. Her shield stopped powerful blow after blow, as her blade found gaps in her foe's black armor. At first, Nilfgaardians scoured the fray in search of the Queen, hoping to prove great heroes. Soon, she was their chief scourge, and they began to flee before her blade that sung their death.
Retreat! Retreat!
Damn straight.
What was this extraordinary vigor that surged through Meve? Naturally, she wished to liberate her castle and realm, drive off the invaders, defeat the arrogant General Epdahi. But in that moment, above all else, she longed to fight her way through to the guardhouse and bring Gascon's party relief.
Follow me! Move! Move!
As she stepped through the door into the tower, the silence told Meve she'd arrived too late.
Shit.
Gascon's men lay slaughtered in pools of their own blood. The man himself slumped over the winch's crank. 3 arrows in his chest rose and fell with his each ragged breath. Meve tore off her cloak and pressed it against him, desperate to stem the bleeding.
Damn it.
Help's on the way. Don't you even think of dying.
You know...
wheezed Gascon, a slight smirk on his lips.
I always enjoyed doing things just to spite you.
Medics on the stairs in the guardhouse, steps away, heard a long, blood-curdling wail. They entered the room to find the Queen kneeling, pounding the wall with her fists, her eyes flooded with tears. Gascon lay motionless beside her, covered by her cloak.
And
the Queen rose, her fists clenched, her shoulders rigid, her knuckles white. Her face betrayed no sorrow, no despair, just rage, hot as a forge, immeasurable.
Now's not the time to mourn.
Seethed Meve, struggling to stay calm.
Now's the time for war, for slaughter, revenge. With victory today, we'll recover our home, return to our kin and set our blades aside at last. Yet until victory is ours, they must drink. Drink greedily of Nilfgaardian blood!
Damn straight.
The Lyrians were at the brink, near their breaking point. They'd followed me for thousands of miles, over snow-clad peaks, through forbidding swamps. They'd fought, survived countless battles at her side, and though their gazes were now weary, she knew they'd follow her into fire.
Your Grace, the Blackclads, they've holed themselves up in the upper keep. We went to breach the wall, alas to no avail.
Meve nodded, twirled her sword, then leapt upon a mount. Her eyes spoke pure determination.
So we'll bloody well try again.
Hell yes. The Upper Keep. The walls of the Upper Keep were illuminated by torchlight and the glow of burning buildings. Even in the dark of night, Meve could easily discern the fear-twisted faces of the Nilfgaardian defenders. The Queen wiped tears from her cheeks, blackened with ash, and reached for her sword. The time had finally come to drive the Blackclads out, once and for all. Story battle, standard battle. Let's do this. Reveal a unit from each player's deck. If yours has more power, boost an ally by 10. Sheesh. Whenever an ally is destroyed, summon another unit from your deck to put deck in its place. Do it 10 times per turn. Jesus! Oh boy. This is gonna get wild. Let's start with that.
This is the end, Evdahi. Do you hear me? I shall stick your head on a pike!
Ha! Sucker.
I must thank you. Your fortress has superbly solid walls.
Warum?
Ech.
Sod it all.
Ha!
Enough! I do not need to hear this. Kill her!
Three, two, one. Okay. Yeah, that's not a good one to use.
Tell me you jest.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
2, 1. Dang it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll pass and lose that first round. Your hand around the battlefield. You first.
I live to serve you.
In retreat!
Ugh. That's getting boosted. Yep.
Doubt I'll ever pay off these school loans.
You. That's not good.
Ours is not to reason why.
Dang it.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
Barbarians.
Ugh.
No time for that!
Come on. Dang it. Oh, yeah. Jesus. That's brutal.
Oh, shame to let this beauty go to waste.
Oh, I should have used... Oh, no, that's fine.
Hmm.
13, come on. Yeah.
Archers, let it be night.
Jesus.
Obscure the sun with arrows.
Should have listened to me old lady.
Claw and cat down!
It's getting crazy.
An army's a waste of time for one like me.
Jesus.
This harvest, we'll be reaping black-clad heads.
20 and upwards, right?
You eat those.
The chase is on!
Never had your kneecaps broken.
Watch your heads! We must trust each other. For Mahakam!
Oh boy.
Ow!
Well, that's all I got. Look at his entire hand of cards. Jesus.
Don't like this.
This is not gonna work.
That was not in the spell books.
See if he's had any coin in his pockets. Or his owns.
Now, how did that incantation go? There's been a mistake. I'm no mage.
Oh boy. Well, I lost this first go around, that's for sure. Alright.
This is the end, Ebdahi. Do you hear me? I shall stick your head on a pike!
Okay. Don't destroy units, just weaken them.
Sod it all.
Again and again and again.
I must thank you. Your fortress has superbly solid walls.
Nilfgaard!
Tell me you jest.
Turn. $11. Not bad.
In retreat! Pointy end upwards, right?
Oh boy. Well, those are gonna get super buffed. Unless I put them here.
There's not a reason why.
If the ring won't come off, just take the whole finger.
Enough! I do not need to hear this. Kill her!
There, gloire!
Ugh, that's a bad one. Jesus. So that'd be 15. Oh, Nicholas, why did you do that? Crap.
What's a helmet if not a pot turned over?
No. Be 5, 7.
Warum?
10's not bad. Good. Ugh. Damn it. I didn't need that.
An army's a waste of time for one like me.
Ah, good. He passed.
try to win them all, but you won't.
I'd hoped we could solve this some other way.
Damn it.
Fuck out, ass. Quiet.
Crap.
Commissar will hear.
Pass. Damn it, I need cards with order. Damn it, Strays Cav. There they are.
That bit the white of an eye from our follies away.
Crap. I forgot I ate the I ate the freaking trinket earlier.
Evil ass.
You mad? Don't shake that!
I'll take the hit just to keep him in the fire.
I warned you.
The chase is on!
Archers, let it be night.
Damn it.
Obscure the sun with arrows.
did that wrong. Crap.
For Mahagam!
I'm not used to having him in the deck.
Brach! Scheiße! In! Zwei!
Crap. Bring that down.
I'm coming, I'm coming.
Damn it. Phew. Crap.
Company! Forward march!
He's got me.
Egreto dum anime est. Fes est.
Off to the front yet again.
Damn. Hoo boy.
This is the end, Dahi. Do you hear me? I shall stick your head on a pike!
Nice open. Whew.
Scoia'tael! Attack!
I must thank you. Your fortress has superb...
Blah, blah, blah.
In retreat! Never had your kneecaps broken!
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
This harvest, we'll be reaping black-clad heads.
Enough! I do not need to hear this.
Come on.
Stick 'em up, high as the clouds, now!
That should let me win it, right? Okay.
Fools! I'm surrounded by fools!
So we'll try that. Get up there.
Cursed traitors.
Alba!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Hail Catsa!
That's fine. Guess we'll go with that. See what happens. Yeah. Use that, and that's it. Whew.
Without hesitation.
Nice.
Warum?
Inharinjalde Crowfair.
Eight's not that great. Yep. One, two, three.
Yeah, yeah!
Put it on that. I'm gonna pretty much stay there the whole battle. Ugh, that's not good.
Quiet! Oh, the Commissar will hear.
It's easy 6 damage every turn. Definitely you. I'm gonna say also. Say you.
Again and again and again.
You can pay the toll in one of two ways. In silver or in blood.
Damn it. That really sucks. Plus the fact that he has another one of those, at least.
Left, right, left. What now?
Fuck, our arse is moving.
An army's a waste of time for them like me.
Nice. Take that.
Archers, let it be night. Obscure the sun with arrows.
That's not what I wanted.
Rivia!
He is very nice to have, though.
Company! Forward march!
It's 3 first. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, Lady Margarita told us of this.
Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
Alright, he needs to get out there.
For Mahagam!
Yeah, that's a bad one.
Exoto dum anima est, spes est.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
Damn it. Did that wrong, as I usually do.
Notice! All roads lead to Nilfgaard.
Oh, shit. I really don't. So if I kill 4, that thing's completely gone. And this will do that. Definitely do that. And now they'll get replaced with full power units. That's all I got. He's got more than enough to do it, though. Especially those bastards on the field. Ugh. Jesus.
My prescription, a bit of bloodletting.
Ridiculous.
This is the end at Dahi.
Nilfgaard!
For Rivia!
I must.
Evil ass.
You mad? Don't say that!
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight.
If anyone asks, you've not seen me.
Enough! I do not.
Ugh.
In retreat!
Pass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
As you command.
Cannot fear!
That's not good.
No time for that!
Everything all right?
There we go. Dameridium shackles.
Brach! Scheiß! In! Zwei!
There's a time to reap, a time to sow, and a time to die.
Off to the front yet again.
Come on, 11. Damn it.
Again and again and again.
Sheesh.
Quiet! Or the Commissar will hear.
Scoia'tael! Attack!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Eddard Fane!
Crap. And a 7. Not good.
Tell me you jest.
Ooh. Yep.
Go! Hop, hop!
Good. Yep.
This could hurt.
Whew.
Brach! Scheiß! In! Zwei!
Don't do that yet.
Aye.
Off to the front yet again.
He's got zeal, so get him out first.
Never had your kneecaps broken.
Egreto dum anime est, spes est.
Damn it! I knew one of those would have to come out. That's all I got. It's not near enough.
Notice! All roads lead to Nilfgaard.
Jesus. Damn. Alright, we'll give it one more shot. Get out of there.
This is the end, Ebdahi. Do you hear me? I shall stick your head on a pike!
I'm coming, I'm coming.
Hellkatzer!
I'll protect him, all right?
I must thank archers. Let it be night. Obscure the. Hey!
If anyone asks, you've not seen me.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ugh.
Able ass.
Enough! I do not need to hear this. Kill her!
Gabor. Don't need that. I don't need that. It's too many stray cabs. Okay, I like that.
There, Igloire!
You know, even though take that down.
God!
In retreat!
Two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. What's in here? Okay.
Necessity! Invention's mum.
Not bad.
Again and again and again.
Enarfian!
That bit's the white of an eye from half a league away.
Yeah, mine's not bad. Oof. Should I do it? I think I should.
Have her done in a jiffy.
I don't need that thing bugging me. Ah, terrible.
You mad? Don't say that!
Yep.
Sod it. Sod it all.
Off to the front yet again.
11's not bad. Doesn't beat a 12. This. That's in order. You, then you.
Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
Turn for now. It's not good enough. Damn. Alright. As we ponder our next move, I'll be right back in a quick second. And the man returns. So we have to do this. We have to do this. That. Go with medic.
What do you want of me?
Not bad.
Water is a poison.
$11. Whew. Yep, I figured that was coming.
I live to serve you.
And turn. 11, come on. Yeah.
Scheiß in Trey!
That's not good. That's about to die. Might as well just... It is going to anyway. Might as well move it.
Her Majesty knows what she's doing.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
Off to the front yet again.
Pointy end upwards, right?
It's not very good. Alright. Now we'll see what we got. Bring that down to 9. That down to 9. Okay. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, yeah! We'll catch 'em all!
You buff him up.
Obelisk to your command.
Oh, this is gonna instantly kill something. Oh, just kill it. Damn it. That's not what I needed to go there. Crap.
Of course, as you wish, master.
Jesus. Ugh. Not good enough.
Notice! All roads lead to Nilfgaard!
Completely. Yeah. Well, damn. Well, I guess that's, what, quite a few in a row. We'll load the last checkpoint and Maybe we'll continue on from there the next time. But I think that's pretty much it for me today. So thanks for joining me, everybody. I wish we could have gone out on a miraculous high note, but maybe we'll get them next time. Thanks again for joining me. Catch you all later on the next stream. See ya.